What is going on, Jets fans? Welcome back to Jets Media. This is Richie, and today is a great day. It's not Victory Friday. It's actually Victory Saturday because we're celebrating that victory all weekend long, all right? Now, in today's video, I want to ask you all a question. Is vintage Aaron Rodgers actually back? Now, some people are going to watch this and think like, okay, it's been 3 games. We need to see more. We need to see him against a better defense than the Patriots, even though all I heard heading into that game was, watch out, don't sleep on the Patriots defense. They're very good against the run. Even though the Jets had over 100-plus rushing yards, they're going to be able to get to Aaron Rodgers and make his day a nightmare. The New York Jets went up against 3 pretty good defenses to start off the season. In San Francisco, in Tennessee, the Titans have a very good defense. The 49ers have a very good defense. And the New York Jets then hosted the New England Patriots, who also, according to many, had a underrated, slept-on defense with Jerome Mayo, a defensive-minded head coach. Aaron Rodgers, as you can see, the stats are on the screen for the season. 67.4 completion percentage, 624 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 1 interception, and a passer rating of 103.1. Let me also add that he got 18 yards on the ground on Thursday night against the Patriots. You see the highlights on the screen right now. So let me ask you guys, is vintage MVP level Aaron Rodgers back? Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys I expect Rodgers to go out there and win an MVP. That's not what I'm saying. I do think he's going to win comeback player of the year, by the way. But what we saw on Thursday night against the Patriots should really give Jets fans a lot of excitement for this reason alone, man. Because on Monday night against the 49ers, we saw one excellent drive. He was just precise. It was phenomenal. But we all know the reason why that offense was not able to click is because the defense could not get off the field. They allowed 8 straight scoring drives. Rodgers was ice cold on the sideline. That game was a nightmare. Week 2 against the Titans, they had more opportunities. They had more plays. Rodgers looked better, but still did not kind of feel like that typical Aaron Rodgers that we saw years ago with the Green Bay Packers. And then those are 2 feel-out games on the road against tough defenses. Then we were able to come home to MetLife Stadium with 2 games of experience of Aaron Rodgers with these playmakers, and everything clicked. Everything clicked. The offensive line is protecting Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers is absolutely facilitating the rock to everybody around the team. But the main thing that I think every Jets fan did not expect from Aaron Rodgers this early on in the season is his mobility, bro. I said 18 rushing yards against the Patriots, and he was moving around the pocket. When pass rush was getting home, he would feel it, and he would extend the plays with his legs and throw on the run. He was 5 for 5 throwing on the run on Thursday Night Football. This is something that we did not expect, and this is MVP-level Rodgers. And when I keep saying MVP-level Rodgers, I'm just referring to his MVP-level seasons. That was, by the way, not too long ago. What was it, 2 seasons ago? All right, 2021, 2022, I believe, were the years, or 2020, 2021, whichever the years it wasn't too far ago. And this is the type of Aaron Rodgers that we saw, completely picking apart the defense, being an absolute game manager on the line of scrimmage, meaning just understanding where the defense is in, the coverage, making the hand signals, getting everybody in check. The command he has of this team is just off the charts. The accuracy, the ball placement is just unbelievable. I mean, the touchdown he had to Garrett Wilson, putting the ball only where Garrett Wilson can get it, was just ridiculous, okay? And his ability to just be accurate, precise, articulate, putting the ball in places where only the receivers can get it, and he's showing the elusiveness and the athleticism. I mean, people are saying that this is like, it's just one game, but people are saying that Thursday night was the best that we've seen Aaron Rodgers move athletically and the best that they've seen the ball come out of his hands in a long time. All right, in a long time. Maybe last year, his ability to, rehab his Achilles and just like take a full year off from playing football, maybe reset his body outside of his Achilles. His Achilles looks fine. I'm not worried about that. Maybe he kind of just found the fountain of youth. And let's not forget, man, Aaron Rodgers is somebody that is so disciplined with his body, so disciplined with his mind, where he is putting a lot of effort into making sure that his body and his mind is right at the ripe age of 40 years old. So everybody was telling me, oh, Richie, why are you hyping up a 40-year-old quarterback? Oh, he's washed up. He's old. And I kept saying all offseason, I'm like, why you guys keep telling me, and I'm talking to the haters right now, that the 40 years old is some negative thing? I kept telling people, I want my quarterback old, okay? I want him wise because he has another weapon that not a lot of quarterbacks have around the NFL, which is this up here, the brain, the mental ability to pick apart every single defense, okay? That is why it is an absolute weapon. I'm so sick, honestly, of having a young quarterback. Obviously, there's young quarterbacks around the league that are doing phenomenal stuff. Patrick Mahomes is the new face of the NFL. CJ Stroud in your number 2 is young and dynamic. Of course, you got to give credit to Josh Allen. Those are all young quarterbacks that are franchise QBs. But us Jets fans, we obviously just can't draft quarterbacks and develop them properly to be the face of the franchise. Hopefully it happens down the line. I'm not worried even about that right now. But I'd rather have somebody with experience of being a Super Bowl champion, of being a 4-time MVP, somebody that has seen every single defensive look that you can even imagine, over a young guy. So I hate when people tell me that 40 years old is some negative thing, where I look at it from a completely different perspective, where you have someone that is in command, somebody that is holding this team accountable, and someone that brings a winning pedigree and demands excellence from his teammates. Because, folks, the team around Aaron Rodgers is playing great football, and it's because of Aaron. All right? You got to give Aaron all the credit there, in my opinion, because he's demanding excellence. His system is phenomenal. I also want to give some flowers, just a little bit of flowers, to Nathaniel Hackett in that game against the Patriots, because I did like a lot of play designs. And, of course, Aaron Rodgers had a lot of hot routes and a lot of things on the field. We all know Rodgers is technically the offensive coordinator, but when the offense clicks, I think we deserve to give Hackett some flowers, just in my opinion. And I honestly think the Aaron Rodgers we saw on Thursday night against the Patriots, I expect to see that throughout the season, even better. We had a lot of missed opportunities. He could have had a 3rd touchdown pass to Mike Williams in the back of the end zone in the 4th quarter if he just put that ball a little bit higher, or if Mike Williams made a spectacular catch. Allen Lazard is playing like an all-pro level receiver when Aaron Rodgers is out there. And let me just remind everybody, the elephant in the room, Garrett Wilson has not even got started yet. Okay, defenses are shadowing and taking away Garrett Wilson, and it's a big testament to the playmakers around Garrett Wilson to step up, like Allen Lazard, like even Xavier Gibson on that one catch, like Tyler Conklin last Thursday night, right? Like Mike Williams, all right? Breece Hall, Braylon Allen. The defenses are taking away Garrett Wilson, and Aaron Rodgers is using that to his advantage to free up Tyler Conklin, right? For example, there was a beautiful play on Thursday night that I can't get out of my brain. It's so simplistic. It seems so simple when you watch it, but it's really not. He knew that Garrett Wilson was about to get shadowed, where he had one-on-one with Christian Gonzalez, and there was a high safety over the middle, and he knew, Aaron Rodgers, that safety is going to look and shade towards the sideline to shut down Garrett Wilson and basically double team him. So what does Aaron Rodgers do? He drops back to pass. He stares down Garrett Wilson just so that safety can shift towards Garrett. And what does that do? That opens up the middle of the field, wide open Tyler Conklin, and he picks up a big first down. So those are the little things that we need to realize, that Garrett Wilson is kind of reminding me of the offensive version of Quinnen Williams. And what I mean by that is Quinnen Williams is a presence on that defensive line. Offensive line have to worry about Quinnen. They have to double team him. They have to even triple team Quinnen Williams. And that's freeing up one-on-ones for Javon Kinlaw. That's freeing up Will McDonald one-on-one on the edge. The defensive line got 7 sacks against a bad offensive line in the Patriots. So that comparison is basically Garrett Wilson is demanding defenses to zero in on him, and that's freeing up one-on-one opportunities for Mike Williams, for Lazard, and they're fully taking advantage of it. There was another 3rd down late in the second half, I remember, where Mike Williams had one-on-one on the outside, and they were doubling Garrett Wilson on the left side. What does Aaron Rodgers do? He calls a slant route. I mean, I trust Mike Williams to win one-on-one in a slant over the middle 9 out of 10 times. Quick pass, easy throw, first down Jets. So I think that this offense is just getting started. I think a big reason why I have optimism that in vintage Aaron Rodgers could be back for the Jets this season is also because of how phenomenal this offensive line has been playing, how amazing they've been protecting Aaron Rodgers, keeping him upright. Unfortunately, Morgan Moses is down. We did get news that it is officially a sprained MCL. It'll sideline him for 2 to 4 weeks, but the good news is that the New York Jets drafted Olu, and he will be plugging in, and he looked really good in his limited playing time on Thursday night. So that's why you draft a tackle in the first round, for the insurance of in case one of these veteran tackles go down. So the Jets will be just okay. Let's see what Olu does at right tackle. But with the offensive line playing the way that they're playing, and by the way, they look really good in the run game, having a 1-2 punch of Breece Hall and Braylon Allen, having a potential superstar talent wide receiver that's demanding these double teams, and then guys like Mike Williams, who's just getting started, a guy like Allen Lazard, who Aaron Rodgers absolutely loves and has all the confidence in the world with, and a guy like Tyler Conklin, who just broke out. Guys, there is no reason why Aaron Rodgers cannot go on a run and be one of the most effective, efficient quarterbacks in the league. And you saw that on Thursday night. And I know people are going to say it's one game, stop overreacting, but look at the numbers. Jets fans don't know what this is like to have a quarterback put up these numbers, even if it's that simplistic, even if just a 67 completion percentage, a 5 touchdown to 1 interception ratio is still mind-blowing. We're used to seeing 3 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. We're used to seeing 5 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. We're used to seeing incompetence at the quarterback position. So Jets fans, don't let the haters get to you. Appreciate greatness while it's here, because it is a phenomenal thing to see that we have Aaron Rodgers at the top of his craft on this New York Jets football team. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. I wanted to make this video and kind of highlight why I think vintage Rodgers may be back. There's still a long football season to go. There's still going to be a lot tougher defenses, like the Houston Texans at home on Thursday night. It's going to be a big test for the New York Jets. Even in London, the Minnesota Vikings have a really good defense. That's going to be a big test. At home against the Buffalo Bills, all right, they're in Seattle. So there's a lot of defenses on the horizon that we're going to get a really good idea is if this offense is legit with Aaron Rodgers. But boy, oh boy, not even just against the Patriots, but against the 49ers and against the Titans, I'm seeing something special potentially brewing for the New York Jets with Aaron Rodgers offensively. And we didn't even mention the defense and how phenomenal they looked on Thursday night. I just want to focus on Aaron Rodgers. So, folks, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts of Aaron Rodgers. Is he back to his old prime ways, or was that just a fluke Thursday night? You let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe here to Jets Media. Aaron Rodgers is a Jets quarterback, if you guys forgot. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy your weekend and enjoy your victory weekend, all right? Let's celebrate this victory all weekend long and watch stress-free football tomorrow. Peace out, folks.